Welcome back to another special birthday edition of Drinking with Craig and Roger. I'm Craig.
I'm Roger.
It's my birthday. Roger just gave me this for my birthday. I've never had an Amrut, even though I've heard very good things, and I'm very excited to get into it.
But this is made in India in the Scotch style.
Yes, kind of like all those German brewers that went to Mexico and Japan and started doing their Pilsners there. And
not to mention, America, where you get things like Budweiser, which was made from Europeans. Yeah.
Anyways, just kind of like in Japan, the Indian aficionados started their distillery in the 40s, 1940s?
1948, it says on the can there.
Yeah.
And you know, they have their malt grown in the northern part of India, just south of the Himalaya mountains.
Yeah.
But the distillery itself is in the southern portion. It's in Bengaluru, which may be pronounced differently depending on how you want to pronounce it. I've seen it with an E, so it's probably Bengaluru.
Bangalore. I've heard Bangalore.
Yeah, but at any rate, it's in the south. And that means that's where they're aging it in the oak barrels, which they don't really tell you whether they're...
It's non-age stated, and they don't specify the type of oak. They don't say non-chill filtered, any of that.
No, but you know, it could be in charred oak barrels. It could be in second use charred oak barrels,
We don't know.
like Scotch whiskey. It could be in brand new oak barrels. We don't know. They don't tell you. But we think it's at least 4 years old, right?
It's believed to be around 4 years old.
But you know, again, just because it's 4 years old,
and it's hot. It is hot in India.
Well, it doesn't mean that all of the whiskey is only 4
true.
years old.
That's true.
It's only the age of the youngest whiskey in it, so there may be 6, 7, 8-year-old whiskeys in it.
And the color of the bottle, if you can see it, is really not that dark. It's fairly light, so I don't believe they added any coloring to it.
No, they better not. Anyway, but if we look at it, it's got a very nice golden color to it. It's not real dark and heavy, but it's very nice. And so, let's. What do you got? Anything else you want to say?
I just want to drink it.
Well, I think we should try it.
Thank you for this, by the way. I had it in advance.
Okay, good seal.
There you are.
Oh, it looks lighter in the glass than it did in the bottle.
It is, it's about the same. It's lighter for a whiskey, but who cares? That doesn't mean it's...
that means nothing.
Yeah.
But, the south of India is a whole heck of a lot warmer than Scotland. So it will age a lot faster.
You would think maybe this is equivalent to like a 10-year-old or older Scotch,
Probably.
you think, in terms of the aging imparted. But undoubtedly it's going to age faster in those temperate, warm climates. There we go. I think my rapid aeration is done.
All right. Well, it's a very nice smell.
It is a very nice smell.
Oh, it's very, very, very malty. That's why
it reminds me a little bit of like maybe some of the ones we've tried in previous episodes, Tomatin, things like that, but probably a stronger nose. The nose is even stronger.
Well, another thing we failed to mention is it's 92 proof. So
46%, and a lot of the other baseline scotches are more like 43 or even 40.
Yeah.
So, some of the more legitimate ones are up there at the same proof as this one.
So, And I don't...
Reasonably strong, as you say.
I don't smell any roughness or
I don't either.
in youth in it.
No. Now, I don't get barrel notes. I don't get age, but I do not get youth.
Yeah. Just a clean, malty smell.
It
not
is
harsh.
No, it's not harsh at all, but it is slightly hot. I get a little bit of heat, not youth, but heat, So we'll give it a whirl. I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
Cheers. Thank you. Good.
I would not confuse this with a Scotch whiskey.
You wouldn't?
No. I might confuse it with a Japanese whiskey.
Well, what differentiates it for you?
Well, for one thing, it's got a very round, heavy body.
That it does.
It's
not light at all.
It has no smoky taste to it all. I taste none.
None whatsoever. A lot of that good spice that you'll find with a lot of them. Spicier.
Spicier, yeah.
Not young, but spicy.
So I would put it in a class of a heavy Speyside or Northern Scotland malt,
but clearly
which
not
has no
Scotch.
Which has no noticeable smoke in it. But that's what I would do. It doesn't seem to have any peaty notes either. I don't taste a lot of grass in it.
Grass? No.
That's peat.
What do we taste in it?
Yeah, we taste malt. And
I guess so. It's spicy. I'm getting more of those kind of a rich nose on it now that I've had a couple sips to kind of adjust. Rich raisins. Maybe like raisins and cinnamon or something like that.
I don't taste the cinnamon, but the raisins I can go with. It's a very round, full-bodied, malty taste. That covers almost everything that I'm getting here. I should say smooth, not harsh.
No, not harsh.
It's very well aged for its whatever age it is. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm not getting ethanol notes.
No, nothing like that. It's a really nice, whiskey. It depends on your preference. I would like to have a little smoke in it myself. But I'm not going to suggest we get an Isla whiskey.
We're not hacking it. I'm not hacking this.
No, we're going to do that.
Nope.
I think this is a really nice example of what India can offer in the Scotch style.
With my much more limited experience with Scotches than you, if I was tasting this blindly, I would just guess it was a Scotch.
But you have to admit that the Scotch distillers are using every chance they get to make some money. Sell it anywhere and everywhere, and and save some of it for bottling under your own name.
Of course.
But most of it's sold for blending by a long shot. And who cares whether they blend it in Japan or India or the U.S. or wherever, just wherever that goes. But we're all the benefit of all these kinds of things. This is great. You got some variety. Yeah.
Now, I will say, unlike some of the other world whiskeys, like the Eiffel German whiskey that we tried, I don't think this has its own particular unique character.
It's lighter than the Eiffel.
It's way lighter, way different than the Eiffel. I think this is very similar to some other non-peated scotches, for sure. But I think it stands up there with a lot of them.
Oh yeah, this whiskey costs somewhere around $70 a bottle, which is not cheap.
No.
But, I think it will hold its own against Scotch whiskey that costs somewhere around it, So, it's fine.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. I think it might be a little bit more expensive for what it is than some scotches. But, and it might not have quite the complexity of some scotches getting closer to that $70, $80, $90 range. But it's pretty dang good. I'm liking it.
It's a pretty nice, complex taste. And
it does have a big
you get more the more you...
It has a big palate.
Anyway,
I'm happy.
I like it. I like it. And I would recommend you, if you feel like it, try it,
Yeah.
And if you like what we're doing,
Yep.
Like us, send us comments. We'll try and respond to them as soon as we can.
What do you think of Amrut? I know they do a bunch of different expressions.
Oh, this is I think the least expensive expression.
Right. Yeah, I know
they go up beyond that. But thanks for looking, and here's to you. We highly recommend this. And till next time, cheers.
Cheers.